So Shannon, both you and Skip had Wilder in this one. How surprised were you by the outcome?
I was surprised, but I was very surprised with how easily Fury made it look.
Sure.
Now, Skip, look, maybe it's sour grapes on my part because I picked Deontay Wilder to win.
We both had him by KO.
You did.
I thought the punch that put him down the first time was behind the head. Now, I could be, a few inches here and there. It's close.
It is.
But and so maybe Skip, because I wanted him to win, I wanted it to be an illegal punch.
Okay.
I think Deontay thought it because he looked at the official like,
He did.
you're not going to call that? That
Yep.
was he hit me behind the head.
And I'm not sure that was what
Busted his eardrum.
Yep.
But the thing was, Skip, he was never the same after that. He never got his legs back up under him. And Skip, if you look at this, when I looked at, and I'm surprised I didn't mention it, but I was thinking about it when I was watching the fight. Skip, you remember, I think it was game 3 when the Cavs and Golden State the first time around. Cavs was blowing them out. Steve Kerr puts Andre Iguodala into the lineup. They lose that game, but they stumble on something. In the 12th round, the first time they fought, he put him down twice. But Fury gets up and he goes forward and he stumbles on something. He says, hello, this is a puncher. If I can keep him from going forward and make him go backward, I can neutralize some of that power. And if you Skip, the thing was so amazing is that he did everything that he said he was going to do. I know I heard him say, oh, I'm going to pressure him. I'm going to say, Skip, you walking, you going to stand in front of the guy? You going to pressure him? You going to be in harm's way? Yep, that's what he did. 273 pounds is what he came in at, which is about 19 pounds, because I think he came at 256 the first time they fought.
It's about 16 pounds more.
And he felt, but Skip, and he looked good. He didn't look, you're thinking like 273, but when you stretch that over a 6'9" frame, you can understand. I thought Deontay Wilder was a little heavy. I thought Skip going up from 212 to 231 was asking a bit much. Maybe it was because he gave up so much weight in the first, because he was 212 the first time, and he gave up 40 pounds either way. So if Fury was, 273, by the time he rehydrated, refueled, what did he walk in the ring at, Skip? 83, maybe 85, maybe even 90.
Maybe.
Skip, he dominated the fight. And I know people are saying, Deontay, I told you he was a bum. He's not a bum. Fury is a damn good fighter. And he beat him. And I'm not so sure with his skill set if Deontay Wilder can beat him, Skip. Because if you look at guys that have lost the heavyweight title and come back and won it, you look at Ali with Olympic gold medal with a long background. You look at Klitschko. You look at Lennox Lewis. You look at Evander Holyfield. You look at those guys. Deontay Wilder got into the game late. And so I don't know. He only can fight one way. And the thing is that when you lose the belt, you have to come back. You have to reinvent yourself. And everybody can't come back, Skip, from losses. Sometimes you lose a fight. Mike Tyson was never the same after he lost to Buster Douglas. I don't care what anybody says, yes, he reclaimed the title, but he wasn't that same fighter that he was before. So, Skip, my surprise, yes, we knew Fury was a better skilled boxer, can pivot, can move around. You don't think a guy that big, he should be playing offensive line somewhere, Skip. At 6'9", he should be a left tackle in the NFL with the way he moves. But I'm surprised. I'm shocked with how easy he made it look.
Bingo. So, by the way, before we leave the weight, I fixated and focused after the weigh-in on 273 because I thought it's just too much tonnage.
Right.
He's going to wear down and wear out. He can't carry that weight into the 10th, 11th, 12th round if it's going to go again the distance the way it did the first time. And I did not focus upon the 19 pounds gained by the favorite in this fight, Deontay Wilder. 19 pounds for a pretty thin-framed athlete with quick twitch. That's what he is. He's all quick. It's like, boom, it's explosiveness. And if you put 19 pounds on that 6'7", but sort of sinewy frame, it's no good. And Deontay did say, and I'm not going to build any excuse to defend my pick, but he did say right after the fight that he had a lot of things going on out of the ring before the fight, and he said my leg was never quite right coming in. Well, I'll go legs plural because he lost his leg so fast in this fight because of the sheer onslaught of the tonnage of to your point, it could have been 285. And
leaning on him.
so now my big picture takeaway from this, and I've been covering boxing for a long, long time. I haven't been more shocked by the way a heavyweight fight unfolded since I sat and watched back in October of 1974 Ali rope-a-dope George Foreman in the Rumble in the Jungle in Zaire.
Right.
Not more. I'm talking about sheer shock factor
Right.
about the way the fight unfolded, given my eye test off the first fight when both of us thought, no, he's going to go down.
Right.
And I brought that point up to you early last week that you made strongly coming out of the gate today. I believe that Tyson Fury won this fight at the end of the first fight when he rose like Lazarus from the dead. He looked knocked down and knocked completely out.
did.
I thought the count started slowly, and I thought he got a little break from the referee. But once he rose, out of sheer desperation, he went into weird attack mode.
Right.
And I think he's thinking to himself, wait a second, this is working.
Right.
I just busted right inside him, and he can't extend on me anymore, and he seems a little overwhelmed by my girth and tonnage, right?
Skip, you mentioned maybe it was fight or flight.
Yeah.
And he chose to fight. He could have
Chose to
retreated.
fight.
Could've.
So he did something that is unheard of. He fired his former trainer, and he goes to Sugar Hill Stewart, the nephew of the late, great Emmanuel Stewart, who I knew very well.
He ended up changing his name because he said Manny was like a father to him.
Like a father to him. And they went Kronk Memorial, all offense, all attack mode. Because
Right.
it's straight out of the Kronk gym in Detroit.
That's what Tommy Hearns was.
That's what they are. That's what they teach. And so all of a sudden, he came in with this whole new mode of not only am I, this is why it shocked me even, frankly, even more than Ali over Foreman. Ali didn't talk all week about how I'm going to rope-a-dope him. It was a secret tactic
Right.
that just shocked George
Right.
Foreman. And for those, our younger fans, you know, Ali just went right to the ropes like this,
Right.
and he had trained his core to take the onslaught from
Right.
George Foreman, who was just a beast. I thought Ali might, quote unquote, get killed. I mean, maybe even literally get killed in the fight.
But didn't this play out like that?
Okay.
Ali was the more technical boxer.
Okay, but
George Foreman was the.
But again, Ali kept that a secret.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury just went open to the public with his game
it.
plan. I'm going to attack him in the first round and do damage.
You're gonna knock him
Bingo.
out in the second.
Right? I'm
Yeah.
going to knock him out in the second round. So what did I say on Friday? I said, to me, Deontay Wilder's best shot in this fight is going to be in round 2, because if the other guy's predicting a knockout, he's probably going to get a little careless and
Right.
start flailing away. And I thought, if he's going to get caught flush with a shot,
Right.
it's going to be in round 2.
But Skip, but look, when he said that, I'm gonna be on offense and I'm gonna attack, we thought he was bull jiving. Skip, nobody thought he was gonna do that.
I didn't. I thought he really believed he
I don't
could
think
do that.
Deontay Wilder thought that either. There's no way this man is gonna stand in front of me. Last time he boxed, and a lot of people, Skip, thought he won the fight, even with the 2 knockdowns in round 12. A lot of people thought he outboxed him. But he says, I'm not gonna leave it up to the judges. I'm gonna put you on the canvas, bro.
So, to my point, the 2 best shots that Wilder landed in the whole fight, really, you could say the only 2 shots he landed, were in round 2, because it did get hot and heavy in exchanges in
Right.
round 2. But because this man, Tyson Fury, at 6'9", whatever he's going to be, but let's say 273, because he was the most in shape 273, the most skilled 273, the most poised and head bobbing, hard to hit at 273, because he's got a great head. You know,
Right.
like
Yeah, he's
for
nimble.
his size.
Yes.
So neither of the shots that Wilder landed in round 2 caught him flush.
Right.
So we got through round 2, but I gave round 2 to Wilder, and it was the only round I gave to him, because after this, the tonnage is going to start to take its toll, because here he came. So the point is, from that point on, I never thought that Fury hurt him with any single shot. It was just blow
punches
after blow
together.
after blow after blow after blow. And it got to the point he was daring Wilder, go ahead and throw the right.
Right.
Because Wilder had lost his legs. He had lost some of his will
Right.
and lost his way.
Right.
He didn't. All of a sudden, his punches had lost their steam
Right.
because he was throwing them awkwardly because something.
He's backing up.
But also he was getting overwhelmed by the mass where he's just too small, right? It was a mismatch of size in the end and skill because we only saw the skill in the first fight. We didn't see the attack mode.
Right.
So when you throw in the attack mode, all of a sudden it's just too much. Yet, when it finally got to actually in round 6,
I thought they should have threw in the towel then.
okay, well,
did.
okay, my man Kenny Bayless, my namesake, the referee who's really good
He
at
is
what he
very
does, he saved him, not by the bell, but remember, he docked Fury a
For a
point
point.
in round 6, and it saved the day because I still thought he won the round 10-9. He was going to win at 10-8 because but the knockdowns were almost like push downs, right?
Yeah, one time he leg sweep. He accidentally leg swept Deontay, and they correctly didn't call that a knockdown.
Yeah. Okay. So the point was, then we get to the fateful round 7, and this is just me, and I accept boxing for what it is. It's a brutal sport, and I wouldn't have thrown in the towel. And Mark Breland is a great old boxer. He's an aging boxer now. What is he, 56 years old? But he was a former welterweight champ, and he was an Olympic champ.
1984, here the Americans, they're the greatest boxing team America has ever sent to the Olympics. They won 9 gold medals.
I was
Sweet
there.
Pea Miracle was on that team.
I sat ringside and watched him win his gold medal.
Holyfield.
Right here on the USC campus at the old sports arena. It's where they had
Holyfield,
boxing.
Tillman, Tyrell Biggs.
They were loaded.
Loaded.
Absolutely. In fact, it was just like a
Virgil Hill.
complete mismatch.
It
like
was.
just a wipeout.
It was.
But the point was, he's the second in the corner. He wasn't the head trainer, and he was the one who grabbed the towel and threw it in.
But Skip, if you notice, he's looking at him. He's like, Jay, because at that point in time, he was taking all the damage. Nothing was coming back. Skip, look, you can overcome a knockout, but a savage beating, you're not overcoming that.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.